I didn't film an intro to this video, but today's video is going to be me showing you this wig from Nadula hair. This is not sponsored or anything, and please bear with me in this video because I've never done like a wig review, hair review, installation video, so I feel like it's a little all over the place, but hopefully you get my gist, you know, like it shows you the basics on how I got the look and everything like that. So if you would like to see that, just you can see I'm here all like full face makeup and whatnot. I didn't want to come over here looking double crested, but I already have on my wig cap and stuff. I'm going to sleek down my sideburns a little more because I don't want them to stick out like under the wig. I'm not doing the bald cap method or anything. I'm just gonna throw it on. I'm not even using like glue per se because I just really don't. I'm not gonna wear this wig all day. I'm gonna obviously take it off later, so glue would be pointless. Okay, so this is the unit. It is a LaceFront wig by Nadula hair. It came in 613, but I just colored it with this Adore honey brown hair dye. I literally just slapped it on the hair and this is how it came out. I'm gonna put a picture like over here on what I was going for. And I would say it's actually pretty close. Like I said, I already sewed in the elastic band. And a tip when you're sewing on the elastic band, the combs that are like on your temples around that area, just sew them right there because it's just, I don't know, it's been foolproof for me. That's how I do it, and it never like did anything wrong or anything like that. And you can still remove the combs, just don't attach it to the actual comb, just sew it by there. So I'm gonna just slip on this wig just to see how she's looking. This is a very different color like than ever. Like I've never done a color like this, but I love it. Honestly, it's very pretty. And I was gonna straighten this hair, but I kind of like it just blowed out. By the way, all info down below will be linked, like the link to the wig, the length, all that stuff will be down there. What I'm gonna do is cut off some of this lace, not all of it, just some of it that's covering my eyebrows, because I think I'm going to like scoot it down a little more. I think I should cut off the ear tabs first. Okay, so I'm gonna take off the wig, cut off the ear tabs. I know a lot of people cut the ear tabs off like while it's on their head, but I don't, because every time I've done that, it just never turns out right. So I'm gonna cut just, you know, the little side part over here, and I'll be right back after I do that. All right, my bad, camera cut off, but anywho, I'm back. All I did was cut off the ear tabs, and I pretty much cut them perfect. I always typically mess up with the ear tabs, but this isn't bad. But if you look closely, you can see like my black hair sticking out, and I hope I can find a way to have that not do it, because I don't want to scoot it down too far because I don't want it to look weird. So I wonder if I'll, you know, just like pull the lace down while I'm gluing it down, if I can get it to cover at least just a little bit, because I don't plan to add baby hairs on this wig, but I mean, we'll see. But okay, so I don't know if I want to style it and then glue it down, or glue it down and then style it. I really do not know, honestly. I know one thing, I need to tint this lace because this lace doesn't really match my skin. This is transparent lace, and I am darker than that. So I have this airbrush legs, the Sally Hansen's, my bad. This airbrush legs by Sally Hansen, and I'm just gonna spray, you know, my lace with that because some people have been doing it to test it. I'm scared to do it, but that's why I have like the little lace pieces from the ear tabs I cut off. I'm gonna spray these, and then I'm going to like blow dry it, see if it matches my skin, if I gotta spray it again, stuff like that, because I really do not want to like mess this up or mess up my whole wig. I don't really like putting powder on it because it never turns out right for me. Okay, so I'm just gonna spray the lace, and I have it sitting on a napkin because I've known this stuff is to go everywhere. So I'm just gonna spray it. Okay, so I'm back, and this is how it looks after I tinted it. I feel like I should have got a darker color, but I feel like I can make this work way more than I can make this work. Like, this is before, this is after. Like, you know, I can make this work. And worst case scenario is I will just have to put powder on it, but I don't know, we'll see. So what I'm gonna do now is just going to now spray the inside of my wig. I think I want to spray like the Got to Be Free spray on the knots first, so I can make sure it doesn't get really on the hair. I don't know, I'm scared to see how this is gonna turn out on the wig, but I'll be back after all that's been done, and I'm going to blow dry the inside after I sprayed it, just so it can dry for a while. Okay, so to install this unit, I'm going to be using this yellow Got to Be glue. It's the water resistant one, and I typically use the spray, but I don't know, I feel like the glue, I have more control, and since this is a colored wig and you'll be able to see like my hairs if I don't do it right, I want to be able to have the more control on where it goes, because the spray obviously is a spray and it goes everywhere more. So what I'm going to do is take some alcohol and a cotton ball, and I'm going to wipe a lot, not a cotton ball, so just a piece of this napkin, because I don't feel like getting up to get a cotton ball. So I'm just going to take a little bit of alcohol and just wipe off my forehead. Okay, anyway, I'm just gonna take some on my finger. It's a little bit of gel. And just spread it. I'm going to grab my blow dryer on low and warm, and I'm just going to blow dry this for a few seconds until it gets tacky enough to where I can lay it down and be sure that it will stick. Okay, so now I'm gonna go side by side. I'm gonna do the side first. Okay, so the wig is all laid down with the gel and everything like that. I'm just going to take these little mini scissors and start to cut off this lace. Let's see. I don't know if I want to use scissors or a razor. Every time I use a razor, it just never seems to turn out right. Neither does it with scissors. Honestly, I'm no professional, so it's all trial and error. Okay, so I have this like mini face razor, and I'm just going to lightly start to do this. I'm highly nervous. Okay, yeah, I'm doing scissors because this razor's making me nervous. Okay, I'm gonna scoot in a little more so I can see the mirror that's behind my phone, and so that y'all can probably see better what I'm doing. So with my scissors, I'm just gonna cut little zigzags. Honestly, all this is gonna be me just going back and forth between the razor and the scissors. So what I'm gonna do is just speed this up and just watch you, or have you watch exactly what I'm doing, because I'm horrible at explaining. And I'm just gonna put music over it, and I'll be back once it's all cut. Okay, so I'm back and it looks crazy. It looks extremely crazy, but we're gonna try to finesse it. Obviously the spray wasn't dark enough. I guess I gotta get a darker color. I got the color medium glow. Thought that would have been fine, but I guess not. So what I'm gonna do is take some base powder. I have this one and this one. I feel like this one be a little light. I guess I'll go with this one and just have a light hand with it. And I'm going to take kind of a fluffy-ish brush. So I'm going to take like this one. It's kind of slanted, it's dense, but it's fluffy, and I'm just going to go over it, hopefully try to get it to match more of my skin just a little. I really don't want to add any like baby hairs or anything because I just don't really feel like it. If I haven't already said it, everything about this hair is going to be linked in the description below. This was once 613 hair that I dyed this color with the honey brown hair dye from Adore, and this wig is from Nadula hair. I don't know if I said that either, but yeah. Honestly, I'm no professional whatsoever. I'm strictly just trying to do this just to see if I can. I actually need a darker powder, I feel like. So what I'm gonna do is take my bronzer, because the next darkest powder I have is a contouring powder, and I know that's going to be too dark. So I'm gonna take this here bronzer. It's by e.l.f. in Deep. You can still see like from where I wiped my makeup off. That's crazy. Okay, so with this makeup, I'm going to try to leave it like this. I think that's good enough for me to put just right now. And when I take off the wrap, if I have to put more, then I'll put more. But what I'm gonna do is take some mousse. This is just like mousse that I got from the store. Nothing special. I don't really care. And so now I'm going to take this like little black wrap and hurry up and wrap down my edges. So I'm gonna let this wrap pretty much sit for the remainder of this video. I'm going to kind of straighten out this hair a little bit with my flat iron just to, I don't know, kind of style it. I don't think I want to add any type of curls or anything like that to it, just because I just don't really feel like it. But so I'm gonna take that, and I'm also gonna take my hot comb to kind of flatten out a little bit and define the part and different stuff like that. Honestly, I know this video probably seems a little like all over the place, but I'm like no professional. So I mean, you kind of see why. And I've also never done like a wig review, I want to say. I filmed one over Nadula here before, but for some reason that footage is gone, so never uploaded it. So this is my second time actually filming a type of video that is actually a review. Over time I'll get better, hopefully. But okay, so right now I'm just like pulling out some of the hairs that are right here. They're like some flyaways, and honestly that part I want to be a little more noticeable. So I could have sworn I had some tweezers like somewhere close. Okay, so here's some tweezers that I have, and I'm just gonna go through and kind of pluck the part a little bit. This hot comb that I have honestly sucks. It's honestly just a cheap hot comb that I picked up from the beauty supply. I need to just go ahead and invest in a better one. That and probably like one of those like wax sticks. I feel like this is as flat as I'm going to be able to get it with this hot comb. I think I'm just gonna leave it like that. Honestly, I'm not even gonna lie, I'm kind of questioning the middle part right now. I think I'm gonna do a side part. But what annoys me is that I just tried so hard to get this middle part, and now all of a sudden I'm just going to stop it. All these flyaways are gonna kill me, honestly. I just rip them out. I'm gonna put a little bit of powder in the part just to make it blend a little better. So I'm gonna take a brush like this, super thin, and this lighter powder, since your scalp is lighter than, you know, your face. And I'm just gonna put this in the part to kind of define the part a bit. Okay, so I have two flat irons. I have this one that I'm going to use to more so press out my hair, and this one to add like a little bump or curls or something in it if I want to, but I'm not going to like over straighten this hair or anything. I think I'm gonna cut a little bit of layers into this hair. So I'm gonna take these hair shears and just kind of cut, like, take this part right here, kind of cut downward like this. Honestly, I think I have a hair razor that is perfect to do this. So actually I'm gonna look for that. Oh, here it is. And so now I feel like it'll be a little better to do that. Okay, so in my opinion, it looks as even as I'm going to get it. So what I'm going to do now is take off this wrap to see how it's looking under here, and just hopes that me wrapping it, put the mousse and all that, made it look better than how it did. It was ugly. Oh my god. Wait, let me not get too excited. It looked good, but let me not get too excited when I take it fully off. Let's just see. That looks way better. Okay, so I mean, it looks way better. Can it be better? Even from now, like, yes, like you can see, like right here, like when I turn, it doesn't look that bad. Under here looks bad, but there's nothing I can do about that right now. But like straight on, it looks pretty good, like, if I do say so myself. I am gonna take the rat tail and just comb out a little. This looks so nice. Honestly, when I lift it, it don't look that bad. It looks bad on the sideburns. I feel like there's a little more lace that I could cut off right here, which I actually might go ahead and do. Yeah, there's a lot of lace I can cut off right here. That doesn't even have any like hair on it or anything. Okay, so I can tell there's like a little bit of lace that I can go on and cut off. So what I'm gonna do is kind of lift. I'm gonna take my scissors, have them sideways, and just cut. I don't remember who I saw this tip from, but I saw it where you just, you know, when there's lace that's lifting, you can either glue it down or just cut it. Okay friends, so we have come to the end of this video. All I did was like play around with the bangs a little more because they were bothering me. Now I feel like they look a little more similar than they did before, but I just added a little more makeup around my hairline just to make it be a little more, you know, equal, because I still had that ring from when I wiped off the makeup, and I put some on the lace just to make it blend a little more. But this is how it is looking. If I do say so myself, it looks good for no baby hairs. Like, I typically always have baby hairs, but this is a vibe. Like, this just makes me feel, I don't know, like I really like this hair. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.